Hey guys, and welcome to Farm Simulator 2017 on Meadow Grove. So we're finishing off the field here. Obviously we got the case that you guys would have saw on Friday. I think we moved it up here. So that's finishing off this field. I think we've got a little bit of spraying. And then of course we will, well, lights out, aka fast travel, jeez. Fast time and head off into the future and let the lovely fields grow. We are going to finish this field though. It's been bugging the crap out of me, the fact that it's been sat here so long and I have not finished it yet. So in finishing this field, we will then obviously fast time and it will grow and it will be lovely, delicious grass or something. Hey, I just realised there's a really hard texture line there. Huh, never noticed that before. Probably because the roll was actually dirty. Presumably it's working. Yes, it is. So we'll loop over here. Maxim has finished its job. Beautiful. So, it's Friday. I'm recording this on, obviously this is Monday. And I was looking to put the mod hub on the forum there to see what was going to get posted, if anything. For the first time ever, I saw the word none. Nothing there, nothing in testing. Yeah, there's 16 mods for testing. I don't know. That being said, it is coming up to crunch time for those guys to get the... Presumably they'll have a playable version at E3 of the FS19. So I imagine Giants right now are working their arses off to get that ready to show to everyone. And I don't think long after they've got FarmCom. So I know they've said publicly they've got a playable version then. That's when we'll start seeing more publications about it, probably gameplay trailers that you'll more than likely see up on everyone's channels. Myself included, as I'm on the list to get that type of stuff now, which is awesome. So it'll be interesting times, the next few months for sure, and of course once we start seeing that type of stuff and it gets closer and closer to October, where I predict myself, looking at the Wikipedia page of when every Farm Sim release has been, it's always been around October time, we will get FS19. FS17 will probably be deader than an absolute dodo, as far as people wanting to watch it or play it, which sucks. It does suck. It's almost a case of very, very early on, and I really do have a genuine concern it's probably going to be months out it happens, because the interest for FS17 has been really whacked out, honestly, and people are still enjoying the game, still playing the game, but they've been getting bored a lot quicker. There's been burn off very, very quickly in this version of the game. I have no idea why. It's weird, and we've had some quality stuff out there. I'm guessing, I don't know, maybe a lot of people are just getting sick to death of certain parts of the community. There's always that. And I could see that personally. I really could. And hey, so that's the thing. You know, people don't see the bigger picture, and sometimes certain parts of the community can drive others away. Yeah, who knows what it is. So I'm not going to roll the whole area here. I'm probably only going to roll probably a couple more passes before we get up on this embankment here. And we'll call it quits in this field. We'll bring down the low loader trailer to bring the roller back, because I am not going at 2 miles an hour down the road when it thinks it's going to be basically locked in at working speed. And people were saying in a live stream recently, oh, you wouldn't go down the road sort of full tilt with a roller on the back. Granted, you wouldn't, but you also wouldn't be going down the road with a roller at 3 miles an hour. I think what is the maximum you can go on this? I think it's 7-8 miles an hour. I think we're at it right now. You wouldn't be doing that neither. You would be going down probably a good 20 miles an hour at least, and the roller would take it with no issues. If you're not doing it stupid, you just slow down for certain areas if it gets rough. At the end of the day, it's a roller. As long as it's not getting airborne, you're not going to crack the drum. If you've got water in there, not glycol, but anything heavy, sand, whatever you put inside rollers, Most people probably put water in there, drain it out over the winter, otherwise they're going to have an exploded roller on their hands. Maybe even they put sand. I don't know. I don't care. As long as it's not going to take a hard hit, it's not going to fracture the steel. Is the bottom line. There's something I hope Lone Wolf and Ian figure out. Because having to load this all up onto a trailer is just a pain in the ass. It really is. And why have you decidedly not wanting to go up the field now? I'm not sure how much this roller weighs. It's probably a good 3 ton or something on the back end. That's probably why this thing's having a fit trying to get up the hill. And probably what I'll do is bring the low loader up and just spin it around on the road here. Because you guessed it, I still haven't switched the traffic on. Now we'll be good to go. So I'll leave this in the field for now. The Maxim's done. Perfect. So we'll need to come up here and spray this area. So we'll drive this back as it won't take too long. Plenty of seed. So we've got canola in this field. We're trying to make profit. Try to make a good amount of money. I was talking to Rainbow Dave on Thursday. And he was saying, I asked him what the status of Meadow growth is, and he said, as far as he knows, it's still in testing. So, the fact that I've been away for a while, up until that point, obviously, I'm kind of out the loop of stuff like that. That's why I'm sticking to this version of Meadow growth until I know basically Nathan's done, or the other version isn't going to get changed up where I'm going to have to change the game save at that point. So, I'm kind of hanging back for a wee bit until I go on to that variation. Other than that, it's really, as far as the farm scene goes, my farm sim scene goes, I missed nothing. When I say nothing, I really do mean nothing. Yeah, everything just seems so mundane and samey, to be quite honest. Like I say, back end of the week, it was Friday now, well, it's currently 12:41, so there was definitely no mods to report put up today up on the mod hub, aka it being Friday. It being 12:41, I'm recording this, is the equivalent of 5:41, so coming up to 6 o'clock. And basically the time where I need to be checking to see if Rainbow Dave's streaming, because if he ain't, then I can start early. He overslept yesterday, and I predict he stayed up late last night, and he probably is going to do the same today. If that's the case, I am going to take full advantage of him not streaming. Oh, a bit of judder though. Interesting. Interesting. Hopefully this video is not going to be constant driving. I hope there's not. I actually do want to do some farm work today. I know. There's a thought. Playing farm sim and actually doing some farming. Huh? Nah. That doesn't happen, surely. I need to wash some of these tractors too. I haven't even got a pressure washer on here. I use the magic pressure washer in game, aka Creator Tools, Control W, Control D. Everything instantly clean. Yeah, it's good. Just from trying to remember where we stored this, and it is in there. Now the fast track. I'm not sure where that thing's gone. So I'll hook up that with the front load or the low loader back there. Hopefully we can get tractor and roller on the back end of that. Should be able to, without any issues. And brake. And switch that off. Okay, let's tab through and find our missing tractor. Oh yeah, I forgot we got that up there. No, just looking to see something that says JCB down at the bottom. There it is. It's in this shit. And there we go. I would use the Masty there, but road speed. Only reason I'm not going to. I want that roller back. Nope, that's that. Oh, I was going to say, if this thing had 3-point up front, we could use the sprayer. We still probably could use the sprayer, actually. Where have I got it? Yeah, we could. Yeah, screw it. Let's use this for spraying. Actually, first off, I believe we can swap out for narrow tires on this. Let's go ahead and do that. I love the sound off of that Massey. I'd love to get my hands on them. I've asked and I can't. Pretty much knew that was going to be the case as well. We can just hope these giants convert these and upload, well, not upload them, but put them out as mods in FS19. I need to start getting a small nursing tank if we're going to be using it like this. Yeah, if only this had 3-point hitch up front. I'm going to try something stupid. I know it's not going to work, but I'm curious. Oh, that looks so good too. It actually would. That sucks. Never mind. Well, this tank needs to get refilled, which is going to cost us an absolute arm and a leg. Blue tank's down here. I'm not sure how much this tank holds. It always seems empty, though. I don't get it. Yeah, that's a good amount. You can see by the lean of the tractor she's not happy. But it will do. Now what we can do, actually, we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Because of the area we are going, we can take this tractor up too. Which this thing's probably going to freak out about. So yes, this is a Driving Simulator. I hope you guys are enjoying Driving Simulator with Tractors Edition. How do I want to do this? Yeah, most of the weight's going to be over the rear of the axles of the trailer. There we go. I'm going to take a bit more weight off the darn thing. Alrighty, and lift the ramps. I've noticed the fans on my laptop keep on kicking in a lot more than I remember them. Maybe it's because I'm sat so close to it I can actually hear it a lot more clearer. It's probably the case, to be quite honest. I'm always concerned that you guys can hear them, but listening in the audio, when I take the audio through Audacity, you guys really can't hear nothing. There's a few times that I haven't, but I haven't heard anyone complain about it, which is awesome. Alrighty, we are off to the races ever so slowly. 17 miles an hour. 16, 15, 14. We're going the wrong way. 12 miles an hour. This thing's absolutely brutal going up here, so it really is. Especially if it's got a load on. Yes, it can go fast on the road, but not with any considerable amount of load on. I bet, honestly, I bet if this thing had 200 horse in it, it would do much, much better. It wouldn't bog down nowhere near as much. Definitely need to figure out how to mess around with the engine, or the gearing options to see if that does have a factor like I was talking about on Friday. I am curious on that front. Take it nice and steady going through here, don't want to lose that. The rear there. I'm not even purposely trying to use these tractors anymore. It's just a case of it's what I'm using on this map. Of course, when the DLC was fresh out, I think everybody and their dog that did videos or live streams was purposely using these tractors, myself included, because, well, it brought in views. Now I'm just using them because I like them. And also, I've got to touch on the subject because I know it's probably going to cause, not issues per se, but a stupid amount of people are going to bring it up, as I've seen a couple of comments loosely sort of pointing towards it. Yes, I know, Dagobin has started to do live streams off of his, well, using his phone as a 4G hotspot. To that I say, good for him. That's awesome. He's getting used to it. Hopefully he can build a good community out of doing it. Although we've talked about it in the live stream last week, I do kind of worry the fact that he's going to be jumping in the deep end very hard and get lost with the amount of people commenting and trying to get power hungry, and can I be mad? I just hope he doesn't make silly mistakes. And I would say that to him if I was talking to him through email or whatever. A lot of people don't realise this, but me and Dagobin do talk from time to time. Not often by any shape or form, but we do talk. And it's definitely, considering he's brand new at doing it, it's going to be a huge learning curve to him. Everything as far as OBS goes, setting that up, to being able to run the channel while streaming, and also being able to, he may or may not know of the blacklist that you can put in place to stop people swearing and all of that good stuff in there, because now that's in place. Honestly, you don't need moderators like you used to, but they are worth their weight in gold at times. So it's definitely gonna have a challenge ahead of him. And he's streaming later at night, right? So from what I'm seeing, I think he's got one scheduled for tonight. Alrighty then. 12 o'clock midnight. Now I don't know if that's my time or his time. Actually, I think it could be now. Oh, I wonder if it is now. Let me look, because it did say 12, so it could be now. As I've got this parked up right now. Okay, so that's on the back of this. Hopefully the roller will be okay. Oh, Dave is live. So I won't be starting early today. No, he's not. Okay, interesting. Maybe 12 UK time at night. And what we can do is just turn around down here. And now that roller's settled down. Awesome. I wondered if it was going to cause issues. I've got to remember it's a lot wider than the trailer too. Which is a bit of a pain in the rear end. And once we get that back to the yard, as much as I like this roller, I don't honestly know how much I'll use it. Probably use it once in a while. But nothing crazy. What I'm actually going to do is park this here. Why? So it forces me to take the damn combine back. You watch, I won't do it. Oh, come on, where are you? There you are. And we are away. This thing feels like it's got more pull than this fast track does. It actually does. I feel like it actually really does. Try and put my coffee down without you guys hearing the big bang. Oh, Dave's streaming. That means I've got a bit more time to get ready for my day. When I'm here in Canada, it's probably kind of weird for a lot of people, the way I get all sorted is I won't actually get ready for the day until I've basically got my videos done, just before the stream or after the stream. I've had a bite to eat. I'll probably have some leftover chicken from the other night. So that's gone, or a piece at least. I've already had a bite to eat, but... And cold chicken. This barbecue chicken is damn good warm, but cold, it's a case of, I'm not too sure about it. Ah, crap, we should have done the spreading instead. Never mind. Never mind. Alright, switch our little beacon off. And drop that to the floor. And away we go. Really? That was my phone, if any of you heard that. I don't know if it did come across. This field won't take much more than 2 passes to do, and then we're ready to rock and roll on our way back home. Now, this week should pretty much go back to normal stuff. As far as videos go. Usual stuff that I've been doing throughout the week. I may bring back the forestry on Sunday, depends how I feel. The American Truck Sim, which I may actually throw on after this, knowing that Dave's streaming right now, and do a trip in American Truck Sim. I've got a truck lined up that I want to do. Whether it's I can't remember the time of day it is though, so I'll have to double check that. But got that all lined up. Basically, if Jazzy Cat's updated his trailer packs for that yet or not, American Truck Sim. And I think he's done his Euro Truck Sim stuff already, but we will have an American Truck Sim this week. We've had a couple of Euro trucks back to back. I believe I had one last week. That was the Euro truck as well. So I kind of like them spread out. I know they don't get the best of views, whether people don't like them or just don't watch them because of, oh my god, it's not Farming Sim and I just subscribe for Farm Sim and only Farm Sim and that's all I'll ever watch from anyone. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I mean, there's channels that I've subscribed to because, yes, they've done certain content, but the inevitable happens because I like their content creator. I will watch their other content. And why people only subscribe for one type of content is absolutely beyond me. Don't get it. And the way I do my American Truck Sim, Euro Truck Sim is very similar to what I do with my Farm Sim stuff. As the saying goes, I shoot the poop being polite. Now lift that up a bit, and how much we got left? We got a good amount. So what I can do is get a thumbnail, and because it's a spraying thumbnail, mark my words, this video will do like crap because of that. Put that on like that. Actually, this side's better because we've got the better lighting. And yes, I'm wasting it. I kind of don't care. Print screen. Yes. Alright, run to the cab, switch it off. Now that field's probably going to be completely and utterly dead now. Put on that. Back up a hair. So I think we missed a tiny little bit here. And we're ready to rock and roll. Like we're going to miss that tiny little section there. Man, there. If the booms were slightly a tad bit longer on this, it'd be perfect. Not too where it is, well, let's face it, there's nothing coming through the ground yet. But in cases like this, you'd probably just switch off parts of the boom and then go along like that, so it's not overlapping. But you do a headland round, you're gonna be forced to do something like this in a field this size, depending on the boom size, I guess. We actually got lights on that. Oh yeah, we do. Going along the length. Huh. That's cool. Alrighty. That's a wrap. For out of this field. We actually didn't use a lot of fertilizer at all. That's cool. I thought I was turning then. Not gonna lie. Pretty sure I was turning. Okay, so our next field that we're wanting to go to is, well, down at the other end. I'm going to go this way because where the combine and the fast track are blocking the way. Did that on purpose so I will take them down to the yard. I don't mean this episode. I've done a lot of driving the last episode and just trying to, well, make it not boring for you guys at the end of the day. Is the bottom line. As I said in that one, I specifically remember saying road travel, unfortunately, is part of farming nowadays. And this map's not exactly big as far as travel time, so the few minutes that I'm driving, it doesn't really matter, I don't think, for videos. Really could do with a front weight on this thing. I'm actually, I wouldn't say disappointed, but surprised that Matt didn't include, even if it was just unbranded, some weights that went onto the front of this tractor, because it needs them. That I am genuinely surprised about. And you got the tipper trailer in there, Lizard. Throw some saddle pack weights in there. Saddle pack, suitcase weights that are, I don't know, 500 kilo or whatever. Just to keep the front end of this thing down when you got something like this on the back end of it. Now you may be saying, well, that's not realistic. Well, if that's the case, if it's not realistic, why the hell would you have row crop tires on this? Because let's face it, this thing's underpowered for the stocking game potato harvesting equipment, isn't it? And same goes with the sugar beet stuff, I believe. Ah, but you can use it for corn planting. Touché. But either way, you've got an implement on the back end of this thing. You need front weight up there, you really do. Unless the updates to the pack, presuming there's going to be one, may have something included. Again, it could be something that I bring to Matt next time I see him in a stream. Just ask him, what the heck is his plan? I'll fill it up again. Might as well keep it full. Don't usually do it, but might as well. Switch off our beak. Actually, I was going to see if the other fields need it. Let's open them up. Because they may. I'm not 100%. 73. What's up with 73? What's going on there? Growing. Okay, that needs fertilizing. We are off to field 73. And that's probably where we'll wrap up the video after spraying that field down. Or if we run out of fertilizer. Quite the link going on. Again, we need front weights. And coming up here is our turn. This would be quite the trip with that fully loaded, no doubt. Oh, we have crop in here. Alrighty. So I will most definitely be using GPS. There's a big enough field to warrant GPS as well. And yes, I know you wouldn't necessarily see full auto steer on a tractor like this, but you would have some sort of, well, you could have some sort of basic system where it said yes you're in line, yes you're not in line, you manually steer. But of course doing the headlands I'll obviously do myself, and the rest of it then, well, that's will be GPS. It won't take long to do this field. I think the longest field to do is actually 67. That takes a wee bit of time. We still got that bale there, or did I actually move it? No, it's still there. Good job we're not using seasons, that thing would have been long gone. So hopefully this week brings us some new stuff up on the mod hub. And I think... I forget his name now, Martin, I would want to say it is? Or it's either Martin or Christian, one of the two. Can't remember, I think it's Martin. Basically the Giants media guy who does all the stuff and does the forum posts. So they won't be back until... well, he won't be back doing posts on there until Wednesday. So, I don't know where he is. Doesn't matter, really, to be quite honest. Really does not matter. And they are, as I've said earlier, they are getting busy now, no doubt. And I think the guys who test the mods test the actual game, which is far more important than mods. At the same time, mods are also important, so... I can see some mods falling through the cracks that shouldn't be released, probably. What I'll do is start from up here, as it seems a straighter shot. Actually, what I want to do is up here. It's a weird angle we'll be doing it at, but it seems the best. And it doesn't matter, we haven't got windrows, geez, whatever you call them in the field. Dry mines, there we go. And working with that, and will it get all of that? No, we need to move over a tad. Now it should have had any issues, hopefully. Yep. Oh yeah, just, yeah, grief. I don't think we'll have too many passes, maybe one more after that and that'll be it. And that's probably where we'll wrap up the video for the day. Trying to get a bit ahead. And heck, I could have got well ahead today, but I'm just chilling. It's nice just to literally do nothing most of the day, other than watch YouTube videos, watch some stuff on Discovery, and relax. After this, like I say, I'm probably going to go... well, we may. I may not now, actually. It's 1 o'clock. Go figure out what I'm going to stream. Obviously, it's going to be Farm Sim, but... what map? Maybe Cobra. And go from there. And that is this field. So with that, I will bid you guys farewell. I hope you have enjoyed today's video. Let me know down in the comments down below if you did. And how many of you watched the spraying? Kind of going to be curious, but I know when I do spraying thumbnails, pretty much kills the videos. It's weird. I never understand it. So until next time, guys, hope you have enjoyed, and we'll see you on the flip side. Later.